first thing I encountered was this stamp. And stamps for me, it's about writing. I think it's a quality a lot of us are losing because we're typing all the time. So the feeling of holding a pencil in your hand, holding the wood, also looking at the wood and seeing the grains and then the whole story that the wood tells you, because it's been alive and it comes through this whole cycle and ends up being a pencil. And I think a lot of that has to do with nuance. I think in handwriting there's a lot of you don't need to be a graphologist to notice that there's a lot of nuance in the way people write stuff. And I think that's a quality that sometimes in a world where things are put either black or white, it's quite an interesting quality to be confronted.
The quality is associated with emotions and bringing a smile to people's faces. And so I first tried to make a smile, but I'm obviously not a felt artist. And so I joined it with another quality, which is simplicity, and then you get this one, which is much easier.
It is a ball and a chain, you know, like the chain prisoners have on their legs. And I started writing all kind of things on that ball, things like administration, preparing tax documents, all kind of things that occupy my time, and time that I would like to spend on quality and on creativity, but so I continue like daily shopping, ironing clothes and so on. So at the end the ball became completely black. I wanted to turn this message in something positive. At the end I wanted to cut that chain, but somebody took the scissors. So
what I wrote here, contamination. I like contamination. I like to see elements from different contexts together in one single element. An idea could be somebody very well dressed with a sneaker, or some good shop where you can buy, for example, I don't know, clothes, but the shop is actually looking like a bakery. I like this kind of contaminations.
Sign of the time. And then the feather is very specific. It's my favorite moment. My quality moment is a summer day, taking a nap and then hearing the chickens making that very specific noise. I love it.
As an example, there are other forms. But basically, when things get too complicated and I can't grasp what's happening immediately, I know it works, I know something's happening, there's a system or something. I really like that, that's my favorite quality.
Things in images. I would choose for skin, the skin of my daughter, which is 5 years, and her voice. I'm fascinated by sound, so I would make a sound recording in which I can find authenticity, intimacy and authenticity in voice.
Of my feet to represent dancing. One of my favorite moments are dancing, because yeah, I think it's a moment where we can be free, where we can play, where we're not linked to any rational moments. I like it because you can be on your own, or you can interact with other people, and yeah, I get a lot of energy from dancing.
And my favorite quality about products or things in general is the smell of things. So I was trying to capture some smell, but it was quite difficult. I found the smell of coffee, but I don't like it. So, but like especially, I live at the shoreline of the Flemish Sea, well, the North Sea, and so when I'm coming back from a long trip, I love the smell of the sea, especially in the months of May when our sea is flourishing, there's some foam, and a lot of people are thinking that our sea is too polluted in May, but it's actually the flourishing of the elements in the sea which gives it. So the only thing I found was the symbol of smell, but I don't like the smell of flowers either. So.
But you know that by now. My favorite quality moment is when you can get people's eye to shine when they are enthusiastic or get enlightened about something or proud about something. That moment when you see that these lights are shining in their eyes, I love it. I would give the world to obtain that from my children or my colleagues or other people. I find it personally very motivating to see other people